what's happening. And so we're constantly hearing this noise. We hear things like, you need to buy this, or you need to be doing this. It can be so exhausting for us. If you take away the advertisement aspect of this, you're still bombarded on social media, the job market, and even the community you live in. Welcome back to Defeating Weekly. I'm your host, Craig Olson. Thank you for checking out this week's episode. It's one that I know I'm a week off, but craziness happens in life. We just roll with the punches, keep moving ahead, and that's what we're doing this morning. So, this week's topic is the idea of canceling the noise. We live in a society that's always buzzing. Everyone's trying to get as much out of each day as possible. We even have cities known by names like the city that never sleeps. In turn, living in a society like this always makes us bombarded with distractions, things you should be doing, and the next big fad of what's happening. And so we're constantly hearing this noise. We hear things like, you need to buy this, or you need to be doing this. It can be so exhausting for us. If you take away the advertisement aspect of this, you're still bombarded on social media, the job market, and even the community you live in. They share the awesomeness they are experiencing or push expectations above and beyond us. These types of noises are often the loudest and the most difficult to ignore. However, we must have the ability to be able to do just that. Now, I'm not saying ignore them all the time, but simply having the ability to mute or pause them for a while is a key to not only setting boundaries, but more importantly, your mental and physical health. I know for me, as you all know, I'm a recovering people pleaser. The noise was constantly hearing, I was constantly hearing that noise throughout my day. And it just made it more challenging for me. It meant doing whatever would make other people's lives better, whether it was good or something else. I hadn't learned this concept of canceling the noise from time to time. I was hearing everything, and as a result, I was doing it all, and to the detriment of my well-being. However, as I continue to learn and evolve, I've started to be able to cancel that noise from time to time to improve my well-being and build some boundaries in my life. So this week's action steps for you. The first one, look at your life and take note of areas you struggle to cancel out that noise. I suggest breaking it into a few categories, maybe work, relationships, social media as a start. You could add or adjust those however you fit your life. Second one is once you've been able to identify these areas, figure out and look for patterns in things you're currently susceptible to, which are causing you the most angst. What is it about them that is causing this? Are there any you are able to truly cancel, if possible, completely, or at least cancel for periods of time? And then finally, come up with ways to help you avoid those situations in which you are causing you the most difficulties. Maybe it's taking a break from social media or having conversations if comfortable with those relationships that are noisy. If it's something deeper, I suggest talking to someone you trust, just like I discussed in previous episodes, that could provide you some guidance on ideas as well. This week's quote, don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. Because that inner voice is such a powerful, powerful thing. And I feel like I know for me personally, I have ignored that so often in my life. It's that understanding that you know best for you. And sometimes we don't want to hear that, or we feel like, well, I'm going to be disappointing those around me. Sometimes we got to do that, and that was by Steve Jobs. And then my focus statement for the year, improvement requires consistency and follow through. Hashtag earcaft. I hope you guys take this information, you use it, apply it, cancel out some noise, do something good for you. Have a great day and defeat the week.